its In-N-Out burger, and the restaurant is blaming crime. In-N-Out's chief operating officer tells ABC7 that customers and associates of the Oakport Street location are regularly victimized by car break-ins, property damage, theft, and armed robberies. He says the store is still profitable, but safety is their top priority. Employees will be transferred to nearby locations or receive a severance package. The store's last day of business will be Sunday, March 24th.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Well, as you can see there, it seems that Oakland is having another store being closed. A lot of the West is having their stores being closed due to uptick in crime and too much of vandalism and stuff like that. You know, it's not really surprising when you get people that are constantly voting for these things and destroying their own cities. Now, I know there's some people that will go and say, well, just because you're saying you go to vote for it, is that the correct way of doing things? I'm like, I'm sorry, but people need to start acknowledging there are actual issues of what's been going on. And when you vote for people like this is what you get. We said don't vote for these people, and you still do, and now you're getting this. So, without further ado, we're going to have some more information for you guys that is pertaining to the Oakland issues with the, I would say, the crime and all that great stuff. So, take a look.
The effort to recall Mayor Sheng Tao is officially underway. A letter of intent was sent via certified mail to the mayor this afternoon. Organizers say rising crime is a driving factor. Here's ABC7 News reporter Ansar Hassan.
Signed, sealed, and soon to be delivered, the recall of Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao is officially underway.
There are too many lives that have been lost, too many cars stolen, too many people who've been robbed coming from a bank, followed home. Too many things, too many businesses have closed. This mayor has blood on her hands.
Retired Alameda County Superior Court Judge Brenda Harbin Forte is leading the recall campaign. The letter of intent was sent certified mail to Mayor Tao on Saturday. The letter states, "You lack the competency, credibility, judgment, and the ability to lead what was once a great American city." The letter says grounds for the recall include creating a public safety crisis by systematically dismantling the Oakland Police Department, delaying OPD's exit from 20 years of federal oversight, missing the retail theft grant, and rising crime.
Businesses were not leaving Oakland at this pace before she came into office. So we can't pretend that there's no correlation between her decisions and what is happening with the city now.
Oakland City Council member Noel Gallo says he's surprised by the recall and doesn't support it. He thinks it will create more divisions in City Hall. But he adds he supports voter rights to take action.
People are frustrated and disappointed. They want immediate action to bring back Oakland to a level where it used to be.
Mayor Tao has admitted to mistakes at previous public forums, such as missing a multi-million-dollar state grant deadline to fight retail theft.
The vote does stop with me. I am the mayor, so I take full responsibility for that.
But Mayor Tao's supporters point to new programs already underway, such as grants for small businesses and new policing initiatives, even as Oakland tackles a historic deficit. And they argue, though crime may be up, it's not at historic levels.
As you can see, that the Oakland residents are not happy. They're quite furious that they're losing their In-N-Out, and they're also quite furious of their current mayor, specifically the mayor in this one clip, where they want to recall her because she's just not doing their job. She also said that it was once a great city. Well, honey dearie, I don't know if Oakland was ever a great city. The only constant things I heard about Oakland, even while I was a mere 5 years old, or even 10, was Oakland was this really high crime-ridden city. A lot of these places were not great. I mean, it was never once a great city. It's been a place that I've been notoriously not wanted to go to because of the crime and other issues that were there. So I don't want to be a great city. But I do know that it has gotten really, really bad in Oakland, and people are fed up. People are tired of the mayor that they voted for, and rightfully so. And but right now, we're going to get into the actual true aspect of everything here, where we're going to see on the people's actual frustration, why In-N-Out is being closed, the people on what they want done and how many incidents is being have here, because let's be honest, it's not fantastically great here. So what we'll do is that we'll go over it while you looking at the clip, by the way. So, there's that.
I'm at their only In-N-Out right by the airport has caused the company to decide to close the location for good. In-N-Out is just the latest in a long line of businesses that have shut down in the last year, citing crime as a driving factor. Customers and workers we spoke to today tell our Dahlin they are angry about the closure, but not surprised.
The drive-through line at this Oakland In-N-Out is always very long. The company made it very clear this is a very busy and profitable location. They say the issue is crime and safety. Dozens of cars inching along the drive-through line and plenty more people inside the dining room, including loyal customer Jan Bundy.
First time I tasted one of their burgers, I was like, oh my God.
The lifelong East Oakland resident comes at least twice a week. He's well aware of the car break-ins in the parking lot. There are warning signs in front of In-N-Out and throughout the lot. He witnessed thieves breaking into a car next to him.
They have, weapons. So you don't want to run up and be no hero.
Less than 2 months ago, it happened to his truck when he ate inside.
They was trying to steal my vehicle, but I had a kill switch on it they didn't know about. So they couldn't get the vehicle, but they took all my belongings out.
The damage cost him about $500. Now his partner stays in the truck while he orders inside. That's why he's not surprised In-N-Out is shutting down the Oakland location.
So yeah, it's just a constant thing that's happening here in Oakland, where even residents, people are being victimized by people by car burglaries and all that other stuff, and he has his partner stay inside just to make sure, the car doesn't get stolen. Now, the problem that I have with this here is that the woman could easily be killed or whatever just because of the car break-in. I don't think these people are going to be very scared about or care about that woman's human life. So, there's that. But these people are animals, and they should be treated as such. But this is one of the reasons why, In-N-Out is closing down. Because there's this constant break-ins. It's disgusting. And they had to keep a sign outside, as you can see here, just to tell you that do not leave you any valuables or stuff inside while you go into the building. It's just abhorrent of what's going on in Oakland and anywhere in the Bay Area. I couldn't possibly want anybody else to be in this city at all, or any of the Bay Area, because again, as we've seen before, we have people running off others off the road, stealing cars, and all this other great stuff. So I mean, can you really blame them?
It's really a sad moment.
Definitely frustrated, because if it's not In-N-Out, it's going to be something else tomorrow.
These are people's jobs, and it's essential to have jobs so we can spend money, in the community.
The San Francisco Chronicle reports since 2019, police have recorded over 1,300 incidents in and around the fast food restaurant, more than any other location in Oakland. Most of the reported incidents were car break-ins targeting visitors coming through Oakland Airport. Employees tell me they've seen armed robberies of customers.
So again, they have residents that are just visiting there or just going through have also seen armed robberies. That means with most likely a gun and stealing things from people. It's just insanity on what we're seeing here. And just this area alone, guys, just this area in In-N-Out has 1,335 incidents. So what could that possibly mean for any of the other places in the city that's aside from this? It's crazy. So all this crime and all this stuff has been honestly risen to all hell because of all this. And this is the reason In-N-Out, it just has this huge problem. Now, here later in the video, you're going to see that, well, the reason why In-N-Out is closing their doors and their statement on it.
As well.
It's terrifying because it also puts us in danger.
This In-N-Out worker says thieves stay away when officers patrol the lot, but they're only here for a few hours a day.
They just look around all the time, and then they see PD leaves for a second, and then that's when they take the chance.
In-N-Out released a statement that reads in part, despite taking repeated steps to create safer conditions, our customers and associates are regularly victimized by car break-ins, property damage, thefts, and armed robberies. We cannot ask them to visit or work in an unsafe environment.
We are in a state of emergency. We are in the state of emergency. Should it have to take a declaration to deliver when we're living this? My district has been in crisis.
Councilwoman Treva Reed represents the area. She's been calling on the city council and Mayor Sheng Tao to provide more police resources, but says she has gotten very little support.
The Oakland Airport, the Hagenberger 98th area corridor is a gateway into the East Bay, and we have got to invest more and have dedicated regional, statewide collaboration on how we are going to support and strengthen that corridor.
Starbucks in the same lot shut down late last year. Raising Cane's is doing drive-through only to prevent car break-ins. In-N-Out says its last day will be on March 24th.
This is the worst it has ever been.
The company says the workers here will be given the option to transfer to other nearby In-N-Out restaurants.
I hate to be a constantly repeating man, but again, you guys have voted for this. You were saying that you didn't want police there. You were against the police, so you have less police force. Now it's like you want soft on crime type stuff, and now you're getting soft on crime, and you're paying for what you're advocating for, what you voted for. I hate to say it, but that's just the reality of everything. I can't feel too much sympathy for people when you go out and advocate for these things and you get exactly what the consequences and negatives are for. And again, the store is saying that like our staff associates are getting regularly attacked, victimized, car break-ins, property damage. It's just like we can't have them be working in this environment, and you expect these stores to stay open. This is just the reality of everything. And when you think that and then when you think that this is like, when you advocate for all the negatives, stuff on crime, and bad policies that you are going for, you had to accept the negatives. So you gotta accept the horrible consequences of this happening. And again, there's other Starbucks closed, as I said recently before, and Cane's will also be most likely closing to prevent break-ins. But though I don't think that's going to go very well either, because they're probably also getting victimized and all this stuff like that because they're workers. So I don't see those stores going out very well either. So in a couple of months, this store will permanently be closed and they will be out of a fast food restaurant. I wonder what else is going to be closing. And also for the council as well, you are like, well, we want this stuff and, all of it, but the problem is the council is in on it. The council does not want you guys to have this type of ability to fix it. You voted in that council. So now the council is doing exactly what you wanted it to do. So this is the issue for it. You guys need to understand what's going on. You are destroying your city themselves. I know the council is doing it. They're not doing a good job, but you don't understand who you're voting for, or you do not understand on who you're advocating for. So now you get the consequences. Learn, become better, and maybe you might be able to save your city at some point. But until then, this is reality. So yeah, they're not happy about this, rightfully so. But again, step back and realize your mistakes, and then you probably won't see this. So, what else can I say? Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, share, as always, take care.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, because it's algorithmic disease, the social media.